Don't forget this, Tsukasa. The pen is mightier than the sword. My father used to tell me that all the time when he was alive. Yeah, I know. That's why I read a bunch of books again today. I love reading. I see. You're a good kid, Tsukasa. No matter what you face in life, fight with a pen, not a sword. Okay, I'll never forget that. Because I stayed true to my father's words, reading became a habit I did whenever I had spare time. Even after he passed and I became a third-year high schooler, that hasn't changed.
Tsukasa, can I talk to you for a sec?
Sure, what's up? This is Noriko Sonobano. She's my classmate and recently confessed to me, so now we're dating.
Sorry for interrupting your reading, but a bunch of people are struggling with English for entrance exams. They want your help.
Before I realized it, I was surrounded by several of Noriko's female friends. I glanced at their notebooks and began explaining. In cases like this, it helps to break no into not and any to make the meaning clearer.
Huh? You're right. That's amazing. No wonder you're top of the class. Your thinking's totally different. Sensei, can you also explain the different uses of that and how to tell them apart? And I'd love to hear tips for understanding long English passages too.
It was just a quick tutoring session during break, but it became popular and started happening regularly.
Thanks, Tsukasa. Everyone didn't want to interrupt your reading at first, but now they really appreciate it.
Reading's something I can do anytime. Tell them not to worry, and feel free to ask me anything. But there was one guy who clearly didn't like this little study group. Huh. What's with that gloomy bookworm getting all the attention from the girls? After the exams, I got into my first choice university in Tokyo. But most of my classmates stayed local for college, so Noriko and I ended up in a long-distance relationship.
It's just 4 years, right? In the grand scheme of life, that's nothing. I can handle long distance.
She said that cheerfully, but things changed when her job hunting started getting hectic. Even when I messaged her regularly, replies came slower or stopped altogether. Once her job hunt for her dream company settled down, I came home and asked to meet her. I wanted to share the good news that I'd secured an offer too, but then...
Tsukasa, I'm sorry. Let's break up.
Huh? Why?
There's someone else I want to be with. He helped me through my job hunt.
I tried to stay in touch and support her, but she had someone close by who could comfort her right away. After that, Noriko just kept apologizing through tears, and then... Hey now, don't be so hard on her, man. You're being pathetic. That smug, grinning guy walked up. I knew who he was. You're Sanue Toge, right? We were in the same class in high school. Huh, I'm honored the class genius remembers me, but could you not make her cry, please? What goes on between Noriko and me doesn't concern you. Love that reaction, just as I hoped. So yeah, me and Noriko are dating now. What? What are you? So that's why she was crying. My hands started trembling. I clenched my fists without thinking. Man, watching you all shaken up is hilarious. So even the genius falls apart when he gets news like this, huh? He goes to the same college as Noriko. When he saw her struggling, he jumped at the chance. The first love I thought I was nurturing, even from a distance, was crushed in an instant by an old classmate. Luckily, being away from my hometown helped me move on pretty quickly. After graduating, I joined Love Koi Publishing. My dad always wanted me to work in the world of pens. I became an editor.
Yarai, your proposal just got approved. The department head's looking forward to it.
Really? I'll work harder than ever. Pouring myself into work helped me forget all about Noriko and Sen. Now I'm building a solid career in the world of books I love.
Thanks for the introduction the other day, Tsukasa. The interview went super smoothly thanks to you.
Really? I'm so glad it helped, Hina. As we enjoyed her delicious dinner, we shared peaceful smiles. This is my colleague, Hina Kiyoi. We joined the company the same year, and we've been dating for 2 years now. She works in a different department and is busier than me, but whenever she has time, she treats me to her amazing cooking.
Hey, what happened with that project the boss loved so much because of the title?
You mean Absolute Asset Defense Line? Turns out the boss is a fan of that anime set in Hakone.
Oh, so that title really hit the mark, huh?
Yeah, now he wants the font and design to look just like that anime's title.
Like Crash of the Market, maybe?
Right, or Unknown Closing Price.
And we've got to sneak in I Mustn't Run Away somewhere.
I've been racking my brain for a whole week on how to make that work. Makes me dizzy.
You mustn't run away, Tsukasa.
Work talk like this, plus having great chemistry, being with Hina is genuinely fulfilling. Still, it's a serious finance guidebook.
If we go too heavy on the anime references, we might not find a willing author.
Exactly. That's why I wanted to ask you something, Hina. I put my hands together, and she immediately seemed to catch on, her eyes widening slightly.
Wait, you're thinking of asking that person?
Yeah, Mr. Tora Nomon. I figured if you introduced me, he might agree.
True. He'd probably be fine with a bit of humor. And I'd love to return the favor for the lead you gave me. So yeah, I'll ask him.
Thanks, Hina. Just like that, Hina and I supported each other's work and had a great relationship built on mutual respect. I'm Tsukasa Yarai. I'm the lead on this project and will be handling the editing. Nice to meet you. A few weeks later, Mr. Toranomon gave us a positive response, and we met to discuss things in person.
Nice to meet you. I've heard a lot about you from Hina.
Huh? A lot like what?
That's a secret for now. Let's talk business first.
Right. Looking forward to working with you today. After the meeting, Toranomon-sensei agreed to write after understanding the project's concept. That was probably thanks to Hina giving her a push beforehand, too. Grateful for Hina's support both professionally and personally, I made a suggestion to Toranomon-sensei. Sensei, do you have time after this? Hina mentioned you like sushi. Actually, there's a great place nearby I'd love to take you to.
Oh, how thoughtful. I was just wondering what to do for dinner. I'd love to take you up on that.
After the meeting, we headed to a high-end sushi spot, praised by celebrities and close to Lovekoi Publishing. It's a familiar place I've used many times, and had booked in advance for today. Hirai, welcome! I've got your usual seat in the back ready. Thanks, Chef. We sat at the back of the counter. I asked about her preferences, and let the chef take care of the rest.
I don't come to this area often, so it's my first time here. Lovely place.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's one of my favorites. I always feel at home here.
You're sharp and elegant. No wonder Hina's so into you.
Seeing her chuckle so warmly made me a little embarrassed. I was trying to figure out when to bring up the rumors she'd heard from Hina when... Welcome! A man about my age walked in with a young woman, and I instinctively widened my eyes. Huh? Isn't that Tsukasa Yarai? It was Uke Toge Sen, a former classmate I'd honestly forgotten even existed. Uke Toge, huh? Long time no see. No way, running into you here of all places. It was the first time we'd met since that day at the park 2 years ago, when we talked with Noriko. But the woman beside him wasn't Noriko. Did they break up? Or... I was thinking about that when... This isn't the kind of place you come to dressed like that. You gotta wear a nice suit, like us big city bankers. What, the top student from high school can't even land a job that requires a suit? While saying that, Uketoge sized up Toranomon-sensei sitting beside me. What, you got dumped by Noriko and now you're being comforted by some older woman? Don't be rude. What happened to Noriko, huh? He looked momentarily flustered at my words, but quickly returned to his smug look. Jealous much? I never cared about that girl. I just wanted to piss you off. Guys like me get all the young girls we want. I'm a busy elite banker after all. She got annoying, so I dumped the girl I stole from you. Simple as that. Sen was full of himself, ranting like he'd won something. I couldn't let this escalate. Chef, please send the bill later. Sensei, I'm very sorry. Shall we go somewhere else? Huh. Look at you pretending to be a regular with that send the bill talk. Running away, huh? Dinner's just finished. Shall we, Sensei? I was seething, but this wasn't the time to make a scene. Raising a sword here would solve nothing. I swallowed my anger and left the shop. Kuh, what a lame guy. Hey, chef, can you clear this seat for us? Taking a girl into seat at a top place like this? Tonight's gonna be... Leave. We don't serve customers like you here. What?
What is wrong with you? This is so lame. I'm leaving.
After we left, Uketoge was left behind, hit with cold stares from the chef and the woman. Later, we moved to a nearby bar, and I apologized again to Toranomon-sensei.
That classmate of yours is something else. Does Hina know about him?
No, I figured I'd never see him again, so I never mentioned him.
Well, given his personality, there is a chance he'll show up again. You should let her know.
I nodded and confirmed her writing schedule, then saw her off in a taxi. I hoped running into Uketoge was just a fluke, but life's never that kind. Do we really need to be at this party? No idea why you got an invite, but if we bankers get flagged by the FSA, we're finished. But isn't the guest of honor a former FSA official? What influence does he still have? The event was held at a luxury hotel ballroom, an extravagant party celebrating a new publication. Careful what you say. Good thing I didn't let you come alone. Yeah, whatever you say. Sen gave a half-hearted reply as they walked. Then... Huh? You again? He looked surprised to see me, then immediately flashed that same unpleasant smirk. Still can't dress for the occasion, huh? Always breaking dress codes. That's all you've got? Pathetic. His eyes raked over me with the same sneer he always had back in high school. We barely interacted then, but I always felt his hostility. Hey, don't pick fights with people you don't even know. Nah, it's fine. We're old classmates. He's nothing special. Can't even dress right for a formal event like this. He didn't care his boss tried to stop him. Poor guy, stuck with a subordinate like that? Then again, his boss wasn't much better. Once he decided I wasn't important, he stopped trying. No dress code means there's no need for a suit. Didn't I write that on the invitation myself? His eyes widened again, but this time there was a flicker of doubt. What? You wrote it? Don't be ridiculous. That's such a lame lie. It's not a lie. I'm on the organizing side of this event. I'm the editor in charge of the academic book we're celebrating tonight at Lovekoi Publishing. Sen grimaced, finally realizing how bad his position was. He's with an elite publishing house? In our field, formal suits and ties aren't the norm. Business casual that balances comfort and professionalism is standard, even at dinners like this. But he didn't know that. To him, suits were everything.
So all that noise was you again.
It was Toranomon-sensei, of course. She was also attending the party. Sensei, it's an honor to meet you. I'm Corey from G Bank. Please, we hope to work closely with you going forward. Yes, Toranomon-sensei used to be a top official at the financial services agency. Now she teaches at a university, but still holds major influence over financial institutions.
Oh my. Well then. You're the banker who called me old at that sushi restaurant a few months ago, aren't you?
Uetoge sprouts a visibly nervous reaction. Clearly, he now realizes who Toranomon really is and is panicking. I mean, old, you say? Uetoge's boss is also shaken by this unexpected revelation. He had no idea his subordinate had already stepped in it.
I met the young man next to you, and compared to the young woman you brought, he stared at me like I was something to scoff at and said it.
That's outrageous! Hey, Uetoge, did you really say something like that to her? No. I mean, it was just a figure of speech, or... Idiot! What do you mean, figure of speech? Ma'am, please accept our deepest apologies for what the youngster here said. I'm terribly sorry. You too, apologize properly. I sincerely apologize. While Uetoge and his boss profusely bow and sweat bullets...
Sorry I'm late.
Hina comes rushing in, out of breath from what looks like getting off work. No worries, we're just in the first mingling session after the toast.
Ah, great. Auntie, congratulations on your new book.
Yes, Toranomon is Hina's father's sister. She's family.
Thank you. You didn't have to force yourself to come. You're busy.
Who else would celebrate the release of a collaboration between you and Tsukasa if not me?
This party is to celebrate the release of a book written by Toranomon, which I edited.
Well, yes. We met thanks to Hina's introduction, but it came to be because I was impressed by Tsukasa's talent and character. It was his charm that convinced me.
Many editors had tried and failed to pitch her before. Getting her to publish was a huge win for us. No way! So your brilliance is still going strong? You could have said that sooner. Don't start with weird accusations. You're the one who picked a fight out of nowhere. Realizing what I do for work, Uetoge starts yelling to cover up his own mistake. But...
Could this be the same banker who acted rude to Auntie?
Exactly. Toranomon said since it's a chance, we should invite them. When I say that, Hina gives Uetoge a frosty smile and hands him a business card.
Nice to meet you. I'm Kiyoi Hina, Toranomon's niece and Tsukasa's colleague.
Fighting with Weekly Pen? Yes, Hina works in the infamous Weekly Pen department, Justice Served Cold. They cover celeb gossip, yes, but they're known for exposing corruption in politics and business through deep investigative journalism. They push their targets into a corner using the power of a pen. We have nothing to hide from Weekly Pen, right, Uetoge? Yes, exactly. I can't speak for other banks, but we've got nothing shady going on.
Oh, really? Scummy bank, huh? I bet there's a little dirt to dig up. Well, since we've met, I'll be sure to ask Auntie about you two in detail.
No way. And with that, Ue Toge and his boss practically flee the party venue. After that, the proposal was approved, and my department hit the top spot in copies printed, sales revenue, and sell-through rate. I'm sure my reputation is up. Now if only I get my desired transfer in the next reshuffle. Thinking of that, I came to our usual fancy sushi joint to wait for Hina, who's working late. Hey, Yurai. You again? Acting so casual? But did your boss forgive you for what you said to Tyrannomon? They were hounding me for a while, but then they suddenly stopped. I think I slipped away clean. Ha ha. Slipped away? Seriously? Do you even feel bad? Even if it weren't Tyrannomon, saying stuff like that isn't okay. Shut up. Don't lecture me. Young equals righteous, no matter the gender. You're just jealous that I'm popular with young girls, huh? Ha ha. Before I can even respond, a voice comes from behind.
Young girls? So you're out here laughing after tossing me aside?
It's my ex, Noriko. I haven't seen her since that park nightmare. Ue Toge hasn't noticed me yet, but he's clearly thrown off by Noriko's intense glare. What's going on? You doing okay?
I finally found you, blocking me on all social media and running away. Ugh, so cruel. You egged me into breaking up with Tsukasa, then dumped me for someone else? You lied to me?
Noriko's full of resentment toward Ue Toge, her eyes dead. Then suddenly, she starts bawling like a child.
I couldn't find you on my own, so I hired a private investigator. They said you show up at this fancy sushi place.
Private investigator? Hey, don't cry here in public. I get it. You really loved me.
Don't flatter yourself. I'm not hung up on you. What I feel is pure hatred. How could you?
Seems like Ue Toge dumped Noriko right after achieving his goal of stealing her from me. Noriko, on the other hand, refused to back down after leaving me, so she clung to Ue Toge and wouldn't let go. Eventually, a year ago, Ue Toge hit his limit and ran, even filed for a department transfer apparently. What a mess. Ue Toge's scummy behavior is one thing, but Noriko hiring a PI is next level scary. Back when we dated, I never imagined she had this side to her, as I observe in silence.
Sorry to keep you... Huh? What's going on, Tsukasa?
Hina shows up, and, seeing the chaos, whispers to me.
So wait, this is that ex you told me about?
I nod. At Tyrannomon's suggestion, I had told Hina about my history with Ue Toge and Noriko.
Wait, Tsukasa?
And with Hina's arrival, Noriko finally notices me.
Wow, what are the chances? This has to be fate, right? I was tricked by Ue Toge back then. I wasn't in my right mind. Tsukasa, can we start over?
Okay, that's enough. We all know what you're gonna say and what Tsukasa's gonna answer. Total waste of time.
What's your deal? This is between me and Tsukasa.
If it involves Tsukasa, it involves me. I'm his fiancé.
Fiancé?
Yes, I just proposed to Hina the other day. We're currently house hunting, right in the honeymoon phase.
You say he tricked you, but you think you did nothing wrong? You betrayed a great guy like Tsukasa and played the victim. There are always women like that. I see them all the time at work. Total disasters.
I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Don't you realize you ended up hurting them anyway? And yet all you do is talk about your own pain. If you keep harassing Tsukasa any further, we'll have to call the police. Is that okay with you?
Noriko had been ready to argue back, But the moment Hina mentioned the word police, she gave up and slumped to the ground, completely deflated.
Hey, you, the banker over there?
Ue Toge, who had been trying to sneak away ever since Noriko broke down, is called out by Hina. What is it?
Start getting your affairs in order. And if there's someone you want to see, you better go now.
Ue Toge looks confused, his face pale. I don't know what Hina truly meant, but her eyes were deadly serious. Trying to avoid Hina's gaze, Ue Toge stumbled away from the scene. A few days later, We Fight with the Pen Weekly scooped a massive fraudulent loan scandal at Guess Bank. Why me? I was just following orders from my boss. This is insane. The one arrested was Ue Toge Sen, and then... Why am I in this too? Are you saying I was tricked by that woman? I told everything because I thought I'd get a deal. During interrogation, Ue Toge and his superior each shouted and raged their own excuses, but naturally, none of it was accepted. Noriko, on the other hand, remains depressed over her inability to resist going along with the crowd and continues to shut herself in. Her days consist of sitting in the dark, staring vacantly at the television.
Huh? Sen got arrested? Seriously? That's hilarious.
Despite the words, her expression remains dark. It may still take time for Noriko to bounce back. To celebrate Toranomon's book surpassing 100,000 copies sold, she, Hina, and I held a little party. Congratulations!
Thank you. But Hina, you made a backdoor deal for that article, didn't you? To get that incompetent boss to spill everything?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You got him to hand over the evidence in exchange for pinning everything on Tsukasa's classmate, didn't you?
Even if my aunt provided the lead, I can't disclose details of the investigation.
Toranomon, a former director at the Financial Services Agency, still has deep ties to the finance world. Digging up info was easy for her.
I just wanted to punish the guy who insulted my dear niece's fiancé. But Hina wouldn't tell me anything. Tsukasa? Hina's the best woman you'll ever meet, even from her aunt's perspective. But be careful. She's in a very scary department.
Yes, though I'm transferring to that scary We Fight with the Pen department myself next month.
What? This is the first I'm hearing of it. You're really coming to Pen Fight?
The notice just came today. I've been requesting the transfer for a while. Finally got it. Yes, I do like my current job, but I've always wanted to work at Pen Fight with Hina. That's because... to fight evil using words, using the pen, that was my father's teaching. No matter how much society moves away from print, no matter if paper books vanish, I'll never let the power of words fade.
Tsukasa. Yeah, let's work hard together.
I'd better watch myself too.
We Fight with the Pen Weekly is so influential, it's known as the righteous hammer that silences even crying children. But depending on your view, that might mean the pen itself can become a weapon.
Listen, Tsukasa, never forget the saying, the pen is mightier than the sword.
Even now, when I can no longer see my father, his teachings echo in my heart with ever-changing meaning.
Boss, I finished the presentation material. Can you take a look?
Yeah, sure. Can I see it? I'm Shunichi Sugaya. I'm the section chief of Sales Division 1 at a mid-sized company called IX Technology, which deals in industrial machinery and tools. And she's Ayaka Komi. She's my dependable direct subordinate, and works as a senior staff member. She's 33 and beautiful, but for some reason, she doesn't seem to have a boyfriend. Yeah, I think this looks good. Should put the client at ease too.
Really, thank you. If it's approved by you, I feel much better. Still, I bet you never made clumsy mistakes like me back in the day.
Nah, I was a mess when I started out. Actually, you're way more competent than I ever was.
You're too kind, boss.
She doesn't know what I used to be like, but when I first joined the company, I was hopelessly awkward. Failed to get the deal again, and I got stuck at every light and ended up late to the meeting. How does this even happen? Thanks to my natural streak of bad luck, my sales record was bottom of the barrel. But luckily, our sales division is one that rewards hard work properly. Once I realized the more I moved, the more results I got, I threw myself into work, and that's how I ended up in this position. Well, because I was all about work, I still haven't gotten married, even at this age. I'm 38 now, feeling the pressure that I might stay single forever. I went to a singles mixer a year ago. That's where I met Rino Urashiro, a 32-year-old woman, and we started dating. Things seemed to be going well, or so I thought. Turns out, I was the only one who felt that way.
Come on, don't be so uptight. It was just a little bit of fun.
Just a little? Do you realize what you've done? A message app notification caught my eye and hit me with a shock. Reno had made plans to go on a date with some guy I didn't know. Let me ask anyway, why did you cheat?
I just want to have more fun. I mean, once you're your age, you can't enjoy romance freely anymore, right? So I figured now's my chance. A date isn't a big deal, right?
I see. I get what you're saying, but I also know I can't keep dating you like this.
You don't have to act tough. You're already 38. Think you're gonna find someone new now?
That's not the point. Romance, work, marriage, it all ends when trust is broken.
Whatever. Boring guy. Let's break up then.
Maybe this is what happens to guys who only focus on work. Even if I'm late to the game, I'm not gonna cling pathetically to someone once I've seen their true colors. The breakup was settled surprisingly easily.
Man, I'm so glad you came again today, boss.
A few days later, we had a work party. My subordinate, Ryota Horai, was happily pouring me drinks. He's also a senior staff member in Sales Division 1, my direct report, and he just turned 35.
Lately, you've got perfect attendance at these events. You've been getting pretty social. What about your girlfriend?
Oh, we broke up. She cheated on me, unfortunately. Huh?
Huh? What? Cheated? That's outrageous! Wait, I didn't hear about this. When did it happen?
The one shouting was Rui Rokujo. She's my colleague and a sharp, career-driven woman from accounting. What's the matter, Rokujo? You that interested in an old guy's love life? It's not something to freak out over.
Of course I am! I've been holding back this whole time because you had a girlfriend! Just wondering, any new prospects?
Nope. I mean, what kind of person would go for a guy like me now? At this point, I'm starting to think staying single isn't so bad. There wasn't any deep reason behind revealing I'd broken up. I had no lingering feelings for Reno, and I didn't feel the need to hide it. Little did I know, that one remark would kick off a silent war. The next day, after work, just as I was about to leave the office.
Sugaya!
What's up, Rokujo?
Well, practiced for 3 hours with a stuffed animal yesterday, and I still couldn't even ask him to dinner.
For the famously cool and composed Rokujo to be tongue-tied, it's unheard of. What's going on?
Wow, Rokujo's that shy, huh? Komi, what are you doing here? I don't wait around for hesitant people. I'll just go first, okay? Boss, want to head home together now? And to maybe take me home while you're at it? I'd love to go on a date with you. No way I'm letting you steal a march on me. Like, I'd wait for someone who can't even say the word date. Ah, shut up already. Show a little more respect to your senior.
Are they close? The two of them were acting completely different from yesterday. I was still wondering what the heck was going on when...
Shunichi.
That voice. Horai? We're still right outside the office. Don't call me by my name. Yeah, Horai, Ryota, is actually my childhood friend. We've known each other since we were 6. At work, we keep things professional, but in private, we call each other by name.
My little sister wants to talk to you. She usually works at a company called Izayoi Holdings, but she's here now. Can you meet her?
He has a much younger sister, and I, being even older, had only met her when she was just a little kid.
I guess this isn't technically our first time meeting, but nice to meet you. I've always wanted to talk with you, Sugaya.
Oh, thank you. So you're Suzuka-chan. You've grown so much. You're Ryota's...
Yes, 7 years younger. I'm 28 now.
Still in your 20s, huh? So young. Strange that you'd want to talk to an old guy like me. You'd think she'd prefer someone closer in age, but her eyes sparkled as she looked at me.
No worries. My range starts from a 10-year age gap. You're literally my ideal type, Sugaya. I'm totally into middle-aged men. What is with this girl? She's cute, but intense.
10 years apart, huh? I mean, 10-year age gaps aren't rare these days, but still. I never imagined I'd be in that situation.
Hey, Hurai! What were you thinking adding more rivals when we already have plenty? Exactly! You're just making things even more complicated.
If a few more rivals are enough to beat me, then I was never gonna win anyway, right? Well, I introduced her, but I didn't tell Shunichi. No hard feelings, no matter who he chooses between me and Suzuka.
If Suzuka gets closer to me, I'll spend more time with her too. Maybe he thinks that doubles his odds, but only he knows for sure. Thanks, everyone, for even caring about an old guy like me. Well, I'm in my late 30s now. I'm not so dense that I can't tell these feelings they're showing are romantic.
Then...
But even as they look at me with hope in their eyes, I don't know how to answer. Pathetic as it is, I'm still heartbroken. I know delaying things might hurt my chances, but I'm not in the right headspace for romance yet. Just as I'm stuck thinking how to reply... Boss! It was one of my team members from sales, running over with a huge grin. Hey, what's going on? I wanted to tell you, I finally got a girlfriend from a singles mixer. I came to thank you for your advice. It's true, he asked me for help since he was having trouble finding someone. Though all I did was suggest the same mixer I went to. That's great. Make sure you experience love while you're young. Thank you. I've got a date right now, so I'll be off. Yeah, take care. While I was breaking up, one of my juniors found someone special. I should be happy he won't repeat my mistakes, but I can't help feeling a little conflicted. Then...
Tsugaya, who are you even looking at when I'm right here? If you want a girlfriend, I'm ready whenever you are.
Hey, you're not forgetting about me, right?
Alright, I get it. Just back up for a sec. I couldn't choose one. but I couldn't go home alone either, so we all decided to head out drinking together. While we were heading to the izakaya,
Darling, I've been waiting forever. Let's go.
that night, all over the city, love stories were unfolding. As each of us spent our evening our own way, the night quietly deepened. Even weeks later, Rokujo and Komi kept making moves.
Boss, want to grab lunch together? I found a really cute cafe nearby. Want to go with me?
Guess I'll go the best friend route. We haven't grabbed drinks, just the two of us lately.
Calm down, all of you. If this keeps up, we'll have to go as a group again. So, yeah, this group eats lunch together pretty much every day now. Even Suzuka started showing up out of nowhere to join us. I've been wondering, why are you all being so nice to me? Sorry if this comes off wrong, but you weren't acting this way before the night we all drank together, right? Their behavior clearly changed after I revealed the breakup. I never thought they hated me, but I also never felt anything special from them.
You and I joined the company together, right? Back then, you weren't exactly great at the job. I remember that.
Yeah, I always admired how you got into accounting right out of school.
Thanks. But this isn't about me. Even though you were awkward, you kept pushing and improved your sales numbers. I thought that was really admirable. I agree. The way you work hard, it's inspiring. Inspiring? So that doesn't apply to you? I've only ever seen you as this super capable boss. And I'm super clumsy. So I make a lot of mistakes, but you always take the time to teach me gently. Even when I messed up and caused problems with a client, you apologized with me. That's why I wanted to follow you forever. I thought if I could be with someone like that, I'd be really happy.
I was shocked they felt that way. It tickled me in a weird way.
And what about you two?
Isn't it obvious? I'm his childhood friend, best friend, and subordinate.
I've watched over Sugaya since forever. The kind and gentle Sugaya who spent time with my brother. It's only natural I'd be fond of him.
Don't cut off your brother, Suzuka.
Even though I said I'm fine with the 10-year age gap, it still takes courage to approach someone older. The truth is, I wanted to talk to you way sooner. But you were so focused on work, I was scared you'd reject me if I made a move. I ended up thinking you weren't interested in love at all. Time passed. And then suddenly you had a girlfriend. I regretted it. So now that I have a chance, I don't want to give up. That's right. I'll never make you regret it. So what do you say?
No one understands men better than another man. Pick me, boss.
Brother! You promised to root for me!
Seeing how sincere they all were, I felt my hurt heart slowly start to soften. Turns out, I'd been surrounded by this much warmth all along, and hadn't even noticed. I didn't expect a puddle here. Man, today's just not my day.
You're still weirdly unlucky like always.
That voice. Reno, what are you doing here? While walking around on my day off, I ran into Reno Urashiro. I wanted to say my biggest misfortune was bumping into her, not the puddle, but I held it in.
I live in this city too. Is it a crime to be here? So, have you found a girlfriend you were going on about?
That's none of your business.
If you're looking to get married, you better hurry. Once you're over 40, it gets harder to find someone. Unlike you, I've got a date to get to. Oh, and I'm also becoming section chief of sales planning. My career's going great.
Well, good for you. Becoming section chief at Estrom HQ is a big step up. Estrom is a chain that sells household goods. It's backed by a major industry leader, and Reno was always brimming with confidence. Thanks for the update. I'll be going now. There was nothing more to say. I left the conversation there and walked away.
What was with that woman? So rude. From what we heard, isn't she the ex who cheated on him?
We were just about to casually ask him out when we happened to run into each other, that's all. While they were arguing over who tried to make a move first, I ended up running into Reno.
Cheating wasn't enough. Now she's throwing shade. I can't take this anymore. Hey, you!
Komi angrily calls out to Reno. Rokujo and Suzuka scramble to catch up with her.
Wait, Komi! Oh, come on! I get the feeling, but charging in with no plan? Sheesh. Who even are you people? We're Shinichi's co-workers. We work at the same company. You cheated and broke up with him, didn't you? Wow, you know a lot, but what's it got to do with you? How could you dump someone so kind? He didn't show it, but he was really hurt. Why should I care how he felt? Also, for the record, I never said I wanted to break up. He did. As he should have! Cheating's not something you can justify. Don't try to act innocent. Huh? What's with the way you talk? Wait, have I seen you before? What of it?
Reno stares at Suzuka. Maybe something is clicking in her mind. Suzuka glares back without backing down. Then suddenly... There you are, Reno. You weren't at the meeting place. I was worried.
Darling, help me. They're all ganging up on me. Wait, you're...
It's my subordinate, the one who excitedly told me he got a girlfriend recently. You all, you're in Sales Division 1 in accounting, right?
Huh? You know each other? Come to think of it, you said your girlfriend was from a mixer, so then... Is this your girlfriend?
Yeah, but why do you all know her?
She's Sugaya's ex. She cheated on him while they were talking marriage. The worst. Stop! Don't go saying stuff like that.
Wait, Sugaya? I heard he had a girlfriend, but they broke up? She's his ex?
That's right. For all you know, you might have been just one of many.
I don't know for sure if our relationships overlapped. But she did say she still wanted to play around. With a woman like that, juggling multiple guys wouldn't be surprising. And somehow, she picked him as her next target. Seriously? Sugaya's done so much for me. I know how kind he is. And you cheated on him and dumped him? That's unforgivable. Hearing him say that, if only I could have. But Reno, clearly shaken, tries to get close and smooth it over with flirtation.
Wait, please. You weren't just a fling to me.
Yeah, right. If I were you, I'd think it was the fling, not Sugaya. Either way, after hearing this, I can't date you. Stay out of my life. With that, he leaves Reno standing there.
No way! This is all your fault. Why'd you have to meddle? Sugaya was taking your relationship seriously. He wanted marriage. You messed that up. You betrayed a pure-hearted man. This is the consequence.
Those final words, they turn and walk away. Reno can only stare at their backs in bitter frustration. Another week down. Cheers.
Man, I'm glad we landed that contract. All thanks to your guidance, Shunichi.
It's the weekend, and I was out drinking with Ryosuke. Since we hit adulthood, we sometimes grab drinks just the two of us.
So, you're really not gonna choose me, Shunichi?
Not this again. With your looks, you've got way better options. Don't go picking an old man like me.
You don't have to downplay it. Besides, I'm not joking.
At work, we were just coworkers, but right now, we were drinking as friends.
I knew it, Shunichi. What luck running into you like this.
Reno? Looks like I'm still unlucky. How do I always bump into the one person I don't want to see?
Hey, Shunichi. Why don't we get back together?
Why now? You didn't seem hesitant when we broke up.
Look, I'm sorry about back then. I really am single now.
You cheated. You really think I'd believe anything you say?
You still love me, don't you? Don't be so cold.
Look. Her completely selfish attitude leaves me speechless. Then,
Do you seriously not get what you did?
What? Who the hell are you?
I've heard everything. I'm glad you let go of Shunichi, but I can't forgive what you did to him.
That's why I'm trying to fix it. Can you stop butting in?
You're only hurting him more. Stop dragging others into your selfish drama.
tension crackles as Horai and Reno stare each other down. Then, Horai sighs deeply and speaks again.
You work at Estrum, right?
Yeah? How do you know that?
My sister told me. Pretty sure you met her recently. Estrum's a subsidiary of Izayoi Holdings, my dad's company.
Yep, Horai's a rich heir, and Suzuka is the daughter of the CEO, a true high society lady. They work at the same company as me, but Ryosuke's family runs a massive business.
If my sister and I speak to our father, it'd be easy to get you reassigned to some remote store. That way, you never get near Shunichi again.
Wait, your sister? Don't tell me that weirdly polite girl. I remember now. I thought I recognized her. She came to Estrum once as a short-term intern.
My family's rich, so people tend to approach me with ulterior motives. But Shunichi, who lived nearby and was older than me, became my friend without caring about status. We got soaked in puddle water together, chased by dogs. But those are good memories. That's why I wanted to work with him. I joined the same company. Same with my sister. She's always admired Shunichi, even from afar. They never played together once she was old enough to remember, but she always watched when he came over to hang out with me. She didn't make many friends either, just like me. So, she grew more and more curious about the Shunichi I always talked about. Those faint feelings she had slowly grew over time. That's why, as her brother, I support her. She cares about Shunichi just as much as I do. As annoying as it is, those two coworkers of yours too. They're still way better than you.
Until now, Rokujo and Komi were like oil and water to Horai, only connected through me. But even so, he chose to acknowledge them and keep things fair.
Oh, and I've got a message from my sister to you. She says, please be prepared. Let's go. Drinking here's starting to taste bad. Let's find a better spot.
Wait, Shunichi!
Sorry, I've got no reason to respond to you anymore. Because there are others who care about me. I've been more blessed than I realized. No, never mind. Take care, Reno. Ignoring her desperate attempt to stop us, we paid and left the place. So, what happened to Reno afterward? Thanks to Horai and Suzuka's influence, she got demoted to a rural branch. Turns out, despite hitting on me, she was dating other guys too. Unluckily for her, her cheating habits got exposed to all of them at once. Did someone pull strings? No one knows.
How am I supposed to find guys in a place like this?
No one to meet, she hasn't found a marriage partner. Her chances keep slipping away. Naturally, her promotion was revoked, and she's now restarting as just a staff member at that rural branch. Sorry, boss. She apparently lied about being single at that mixer. I had no idea. After he found out who Reno really was, my subordinate came to apologize. I had no idea he was a victim too. Thank you for thinking of me, but more importantly, are you okay? You're a good guy. I'm sure your next love will go better. Thump. Thump? I had no idea what was going on in his heart. Young people say the funniest things sometimes.
Hey, boss! You're having dinner with me tonight, right? No, with me! There's a lovely restaurant I'd like to take you to.
No, he's going with his best friend, me. Shunichi, stop giving us more competition here.
I'm not so great that I deserve all their attention. But if there's one thing I can say I'm proud of, it's that I never gave up, even when I felt awkward or unlucky. If you all can't get along, then I'm not going.
We'll get along.
Even if they don't say it out loud, someone will notice your effort. I thought I'd never fall in love again. But if they really do feel that way about me, maybe I can try one more time.
Luck, good or bad, is something unseen, yet it has the power to control our lives. Money luck, family luck, luck in competition, there are all kinds, and some people definitely seem to have it on their side.
So yeah, my ex was rich, so he always took me to fancy restaurants.
Here we go again. And me, Hayato Amagaki, seems like I've got no luck at all when it comes to women. When did my luck with women go so wrong? Maybe I was just born this way.
Hey, Hayato, if you love me, come see me now, okay? It doesn't matter if it's 2 in the morning, right?
My first girlfriend in high school was a hardcore emotional wreck.
Hayato, help me! I got scammed and now I owe 1,000,000 yen!
My girlfriend in college got tricked by a romance scam, even while dating me. Then there was Psycho, my third girlfriend, who never stopped comparing me to her ex. Man, I'm tired. Why am I even trying so hard to date? With no good memories from dating, I've started wondering if I should just give up. I was actually thinking about breaking up with her soon, when...
Hayato!
Good evening. I walked right into her cheating on me. At this point, it felt like a sign from the heavens to just end it.
Perfect timing. I was just about to tell you. Turns out my ex was way better. So let's break up, okay?
So that guy next to her must be the ex she always talked about. I had a lot I wanted to say, but no reason to waste the energy. Since I had already decided to break up, I just agreed and walked past them. You've gotta be kidding me! This is all out of order! Sure, I looked calm walking away, but I was pissed. After being compared to him so much, seeing it in person finally pushed me over the edge. That's it. I'm drinking tonight. I don't care anymore. Right then, as if to stop my downward spiral, my phone rang from an unknown number. Hello, Amagaki speaking. Normally, I would ignore unknown numbers, but for some reason, I picked up. Not because I had a bad feeling or anything, it just happened. Huh? My dad collapsed? The news hit me like a truck. My breakup didn't matter anymore. My mind went blank. You really have no luck with women. Shut up. You're the last person I want to hear that from. Don't sweat it. The only way left is up now, Hayato. What makes you so sure? Apparently, Dad had horrible luck with women too. Even Mom left him after they finally got married. Still, he always laughed off my misfortunes with an unknowingly cheerful attitude. I can't believe you actually died, Dad. Staring at the chimney, watching the smoke rise into the bright sky, I muttered to myself. By the time I got to the hospital after that call, Dad was already gone. Didn't even get to say goodbye. It was so sudden. I couldn't even cry. Hey Dad, I got dumped again, you know? Come on, Laugh it off like you always do. I wonder if my voice reached him, up there in the sky. Are you crying for me, since I can't? Whoa, what a thought. That's so not me. Still reeling from it all, I saw him off and headed home, but it started to rain out of nowhere. I ran to take shelter in a weathered old bus stop. My muttered thoughts were drowned out by the sound of rain hitting the ground.
Excuse me? Wait, Hayato-kun, it's you, right?
Huh? Yeah, that's me. A woman taking shelter at the bus stop spoke to me. She was stunningly beautiful.
Sorry for the sudden approach. I guess it's not surprising you don't remember me. I'm Midori Kisaragi. We went to the same school until 3rd grade.
She looked at me nervously as she said her name, and when I heard it... Midori Kisaragi? Wait, are you that Midori? Her soft smile brought back long-forgotten memories. She was my classmate back then, the one who transferred because her parents moved.
I'm so glad. Really glad you remembered.
Sorry, I didn't realize right away. You're just so beautiful now. I didn't recognize you.
Huh?
I mean, that makes it sound like you weren't cute back then, but that's not what I meant, okay? You were already super cute and really popular in class back then.
Cute?
Even after all this time, I couldn't keep it cool in front of such a beauty. Then Midori looked at me with wide eyes and froze.
Hey, Hayato-kun?
What is it, Midori?
Nothing, never mind. I'm just happy to hear you say that. Thank you.
A rush of emotion hit me, and I couldn't take my eyes off her smile. She was that beautiful. Cute and gorgeous? That's just not fair. But still, she's so cute. Anyway, what brought you here?
I'm staying at a relative's place nearby. I thought I'd take a walk down memory lane, but then it suddenly started raining.
I was still curious about what she was going to say before, but we chatted casually until the rain let up. We exchanged contacts, but I'm really not feeling ready to date again. Still, she was insanely beautiful, like someone from another world. I don't think she's a bad person or anything. It's just, I'd just been reminded how unlucky I am with women. Even after getting her number, my heart felt heavy. And the one who always laughed off my love life is gone. That thought followed me all the way home.
Hey, Hayato, you're late.
Huh? Oh, sorry. Wait. What? Hold up! I can't do ghosts! I'm really not okay with this!
I'm not just some random ghost. I'm your ghost dad. Even though I'd never been to your place when I was alive, somehow I found it easy as a ghost. Being dead is kind of awesome.
Stop trying to act like this is normal! Do you think my dad was in my room? I could swear he looked kind of see-through. No, he was definitely see-through. This time, I really was seeing something not of this world, and I totally freaked out. I pinched my cheek as hard as I could. Yeah, it hurt. Dad, why are you here? Maybe I was just hallucinating from the stress, but even so, I wanted to cling to it. For the record, I've got zero sixth sense, never seen or felt anything before, and I've always hated ghost stories.
Why? Come on, Hayato. You got dumped again, right? I had to come laugh it off with you.
How do you know that?
Ghost Dad sees all, buddy. All knowing, all seeing.
Damn it, that's not helpful.
You're just jealous.
Ugh. His see-through hand reached for my head. I didn't feel a thing. Chin up, Hayato. You're gonna be fine. Hearing my dad's voice again, something I thought I had never experienced, made my eyes sting with heat. Thanks, Dad. Anyway, Hayato, make sure you contact that girl Midori, alright? Why do you know that too? That girl's the real deal. Don't go saying you're done with love. Give it one more shot. Ghost Dad's orders, got it? My dad was already impossible to pin down when he was alive. Now he's a ghost, he's even more of a mystery. Hey, welcome home, Hayato. Dinner's ready. That night, I had a rare dream. It was Dad greeting me at our old place. Something that used to be normal until I moved out for work. Yeah, that's right. I used to love coming home to his smile. Oh, Catherine! Hi! Shut up! I'm trying to study here! Dad loved movies. He would wear out his favorite VHS tapes, always crying in front of the screen. My dead dad showed up in my dream. It should have been a touching moment to wake up to. Hayato, get up! You'll be late for your date! But of course, he's still here when I'm awake. Why are you all dressed up, Dad? Well, Hayato, you'd be nervous without me, right? You always make excuses like, I suck at love. Ugh, stop following me.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Hayato. Thanks for making time today.
Midori had invited me out for lunch on our day off, so we met at a familiar local cafe. This has to be a date, right? A date with that Midori. Hey, Hayato, only Ghost Dad and the viewers can hear your inner voice. You should be talking to the real Midori in front of you, got it? Jeez, you're hopeless. Sorry for going quiet. I just got nervous all of a sudden.
No, it's okay. I'm nervous too.
Cute.
Hey, Hayato. You probably don't remember this, but I used to cry every day at school because I didn't want to transfer.
She looks down with a small smile, recalling her childhood self. I listen closely.
I don't want to say goodbye to everyone. It's too sad. I was so sad to leave. I couldn't stop crying. I'd hide and cry alone during breaks. I knew it was better to smile and enjoy the time I had left, but I just couldn't. But you, Hayato, you were the only one who noticed my tears.
Yeah, I remember. Midori always cried when no one else could see her. And when I noticed, I'm sure we'll meet again someday. So no matter where you go, keep smiling.
You remembered?
No, sorry. I'd actually forgotten until just now. But when you started talking, it came back to me. Back then, I didn't know how to stop a girl from crying. I just wanted to make you smile somehow. So I gave you a hopeful lie to force the tears away. Maybe that was the first time I ever really wanted to protect someone right in front of me.
If you hadn't said that, I probably wouldn't have smiled at all after transferring. So thank you, Hayato. That's why I wanted to tell you. That's why I came back. To see you again.
Midori, I should be thanking you. The reason your smile came true was because you believed in what I said back then. After that, we fell into an easy rhythm, sharing old memories. Looks like Ghost Dad had wandered out. He was getting barked at like crazy by a dog out front. After that, I started seeing Midori regularly. Still can't bring yourself to fall in love again, Hayato? His voice was a little different than usual. Once in a while, Dad spoke with a strange sense of gravity. It's not like I want to force you into romance, okay? But still, you don't need to wonder if she's just like all the others you've known. She's not. She's her own person. Don't compare her to anyone else. His words hit me hard. Ah, crap. I've been doing the same thing. I got so sick of my ex always comparing me to her ex. I would curse her out in my head, smile through the frustration, and swallow it down. I got fed up with her, blamed my bad luck, and even hesitated to face Midori properly. I was doing the exact same thing, comparing Midori to my ex.
Whoa, hey! Hayato, what the hell was that?
I clapped my cheeks with both hands. The stink snapped me out of it. Thanks, Dad. I'm gonna look at her properly now. Midori's Midori.
Yeah, that's right, Hayato. If you end up with Midori, I'll be able to rest easy.
Same old dad smile. But somehow, I knew what it meant. Once he's at peace, Dad will... This weird time we've had can't last forever. If I'm the last thing he's holding on to... That thought hit me, and I pushed it away before I could take root.
Hey, Reiji, there's a place I want to go to on our next day off.
Sorry. Work's kinda crazy right now. I don't really have time.
Seriously?
Around that time, Saiko, now my ex, was back together with her old flame, Reiji Sata. But apparently, he hadn't been giving her much attention lately, and she was starting to get frustrated.
What's with you lately? You're all work and no fun. Kinda lame. At this rate, Hayato was...
Maybe it's only after you lose something that it starts to look appealing. Now Saiko was bringing me, her ex, into the conversation. You were just thinking, maybe my ex was better, weren't you?
No, not at all. Come on, no way. But you know, my ex was...
Ugh.
Hayato!
That day, once again, I just happened to run into them. In a small town like this, it wasn't that strange to keep bumping into people you know.
Long time no see. You look a little cooler now, don't you think?
What are you doing? Saying that to your ex in front of your boyfriend? Kinda messed up.
That's not what I meant, I just...
Well, look who it is. The girl who cheated on my son while dating him. I see. Don't underestimate Ghost Dad. I won't curse your whole bloodline or anything. That's too much trouble. But I'll never forgive you for hurting my boy. Ooh. Vengeance.
Why is it suddenly freezing?
He's suddenly acting like an actual ghost. It's kind of hilarious to watch, so I let it play out. I didn't realize it the other day, but could it be that you are... Huh? Ignoring his girlfriend Saiko, who looked pale and was shaking, he turned to me and asked.
Hey, Reiji, I think I'm catching a cold or something.
Huh? Reiji? Wait, aren't you Reiji?
Dad had been ready to curse Saiko, but now he drifted back beside me like always.
Whoa, I didn't expect it to be you, Reiji.
Seems like Dad knew who Saiko's boyfriend was, so maybe Reiji knew Dad too? Then Dad leaned in and whispered to me. You don't really have to whisper, Dad. I'm the only one who can hear you. Thinking that, I still listened and agreed to speak on his behalf. Are you Reiji Sata? Huh? How do you know my name? I've heard about you a lot from Miss Saiko. She said you were super elite and really cool.
Oh, wait a sec. I never told him your full name.
You sure? Anyway, can you just be quiet for a bit? I'm talking to him right now.
What?
Mr. Sata, my father has something he wants to say to you. He's standing next to me right now. What? Standing? What are you talking about? His name was Katsuto Amagaki, your superior. He passed away recently. He was my father. What? How do you know that? Reiji's eyes flickered. caught between disbelief and wanting to believe.
Hey! Don't say creepy stuff like that. Saying your dead dad is standing next to you, what the hell?
Shut up for a second! Reiji's shout made Saiko flinch. Even I was caught off guard. If that's a lie, then take it back right now, because I really respect that Director Amagaki. I was out of town on business and missed a funeral. After he passed, the whole department fell apart. I realized I still couldn't measure up to him at all.
Reiji, don't try to shoulder it all alone. Look up. You've got teammates around you.
Why? How do you know that? When I passed along my father's words, Reiji's eyes widened. Dad must have said that to him many times. That's what he's saying. I don't know if you believe it or not. I believe it. He told me those exact words when I was just a rookie. Reiji suddenly bowed to me, or rather, to the father standing beside me. To anyone else, it must have looked like he was bowing to me. Director Amagaki, thank you. I'll become someone like you. No matter how many years it takes, I promise.
With you here, I've got nothing to worry about. I'm counting on you now, Reiji.
Seeing that trust between them, so different from the bond I had with Dad, I felt just a little envious. So yeah, Psycho, I don't have time to mess around with you anymore.
But wait, you're thinking something invisible? How can you fall for that? You're just mad at us and making stuff up, and you're seriously buying into it?
Even if that's true, it doesn't change the fact that his father was someone I deeply respected. That's more than enough reason to be done with you.
No way!
After that, Reiji bowed to me again and walked off the way he came.
Wait! Reiji, hold up!
Ha ha ha! Once he makes up his mind, he's not the type to waver. Still, I'm glad. I was worried about work stuff too. Thanks to you being here, I got to tell him what I needed to.
Thanks, Hayato, Dad said with a big smile. I should have felt happy too, but something felt off inside. I wonder how many regrets Dad still has left. Crap! I forgot Ghost Dad can hear my thoughts! I instinctively covered my mouth when I saw Dad's face, but that didn't mean anything.
Hayato, you...
It's not like that! I didn't mean anything weird! As I scrambled for an excuse, someone walked up.
Hayato, what's wrong? You're flailing around over here.
Midori. It's nothing, really. Yeah, I was supposed to meet Midori today, and I ran into those two before that. Glad she didn't bump into Psycho too.
Hey, Hayato, is your dad maybe here right now?
Huh? The unexpected question froze me in place, but...
No, just a feeling, you know? Ever since we first met, I've kind of felt it. Like there's always this soft, fuzzy vibe around you. Or maybe floaty?
Wait, are you saying you can, like, see stuff?
No, I don't have any amazing powers like that. But since I was little, I've always kind of sensed things. Sometimes.
Oh, so that's why I sometimes felt this intense stare. Dad's getting a little shy here.
Sorry! I know this sounds super weird all of a sudden. It was just a little hunch or something.
Midori looked a bit flustered, but let out a breath and smiled softly again.
There's always been this warm feeling around you. So I thought, maybe your dad's right there beside you.
The old me wouldn't have believed in anything invisible like that. I probably would have gotten freaked out and wanted to keep my distance if someone said they see things. But I saw him, one day, out of nowhere. My dad, who should have been gone. And once that happened, Midori, I like you. Will you go out with me? I wanted to tell her, I wanted her to stay by my side. Her warm smile, the kindness she showed even to Ghost Dad, the way she never forgot about me, I fell for all of it.
What? Yes, I'd love to.
And just like that, I took a step forward toward a happier future. So yeah, I finally confessed, and right after that, Saiko came running back.
Hayato! I knew it. I still like you the most. So please let's try again.
No, I've got a girlfriend now.
What? But you didn't say anything earlier.
You didn't ask.
I'm Hayato's girlfriend, and you've got something really bad hovering around your back, just so you know. What? What the hell is this chick even talking about?
Oh ho ho! Back again to be cursed, huh?
Oh, so spooky.
After that, Saiko ran away bowling. Her fear of the supernatural apparently maxed out. So now, she spends her life getting constant exorcisms and falling for psychic scams. She's officially haunted by invisible stuff forever. By the way, 8 years later, Reiji Sata, who followed in Dad's footsteps, rises to department head at a big trading company. But that's a whole other story.
Oh, wait! You can stream all of these? Technology's amazing! Oh, it's the sequel to my favorite series! I never got to finish it! Can I watch it, Hayato?
That night, back at the apartment, I told Dad he could watch movies with Lovekoi Prime. As you can see, he got way too excited and is now glued to the screen enjoying his movie night. I thought Dad would disappear after I confessed to Midori and she said yes, but I can still see him. Come to think of it, we never actually watched movies together like this before.
Yeah, I was always in your way when you were studying. My bad.
It's fine. Really. I'm sorry too, for always yelling at you like a brat.
What are you talking about? A son's supposed to be a little bratty.
What the hell kind of logic is that? I've lost count how many movies we've watched by now. I start to realize there must be so many he still wanted to see. I won't say you're noisy anymore, so just stay here and watch all the movies you want.
Hayato, are you seriously trying to make me cry? Should I help? Huh?
God no. It hits me how badly I took this time with Dad for granted. Even his usual goofiness now gets me choked up.
The movie I wanted to see most was Hayato living a happy ending. You were the clear star in Dad's life. You had bad luck with women, yeah, but you were always someone I wanted to root for.
I want to throw back a "you were so annoying" like always, but I can't speak. I'll sob like a kid if I let my guard down.
Hayato, your future is gonna be great. That much, Dad guarantees. Because you made me happy.
He gently reaches out to touch my head. I don't feel his hand, but somehow, it's warm.
Now then, time for the end credits.
The movie's end credits roll on the screen. The sunlight streams in through the gaps in the curtain.
I'll go return your bad luck with woman to whatever God gave it to you.
That same goofy smile, trying to lighten the mood. I want to burn that image into my eyes, but the tears blur my vision.
See you around, Hayato. Thanks.
I don't know if this was all just a hallucination or one of those miracles you see in movies. If things had gone differently, I probably wouldn't even remember our last words. But now I remember them clearly, and that alone makes me unbelievably happy. Thanks for laughing it all off, Dad. When I opened the curtain, a sun shower sparkled just like it did that day.
Guess that wraps up today's field visits. Don't really want to go back to the office. My name's Riku Nakagawa, 25 years old. Just a regular office worker doing sales. Lately, I've been going out on visits more than ever, just trying to avoid being in the office. Because... Rika? What are you doing? A few days ago, I caught my girlfriend, Rika Matsui, who I was dating at work, cheating in one of the company's meeting rooms. The guy she was with, Shota Kozakai. He's the company president's son, and even though he's just a regular employee 4 years ahead of me, he throws that around like he owns the place.
Oh no! We got caught. Well, actually, this works out. I decided to be with Shota, so I was planning to break up with you anyway.
Huh? Don't worry, I'll make her the company president's wife. Ha! Kozakai and Rika, cozy and smug, look at me like I'm nothing. And just like that, my girlfriend was stolen from me. I'm back.
Oh ho, Nakagawa, you're early.
The moment I step into the sales department, tension spreads like a wave.
Perfect timing. Could you grab some more catalogs from the storage room?
Already? I restocked them just yesterday.
Right, you're totally right.
Then, Nakagawa, could you check this document? I've got a client meeting and I'm nervous.
Didn't that meeting happen yesterday? As I weave through my coworkers' awkward distractions, I scan the room. And then...
Shota! I'm so looking forward to dinner tonight.
I booked us a nice place. Come hungry. I spot Rika and Kozakai chatting happily. At the same time, the others notice me noticing them and glance over with concern. Word's already spread through the office that Kozakai stole Rika from me, so people have started treating me with more care.
You two! This is still work. Focus. It affects the others, so show some restraint. Sorry, manager.
Talking down to me, the future president? They always pretend to behave when they get scolded. But before long, it's back to the same crap. How long is this gonna last? Back home, I collapse on my bed, totally wiped out. I appreciate the concern from others, but honestly, it's just making everything more awkward. Man, I want to transfer departments, but she'd still be in the same building anyway. Quit is always floating in the back of my mind. Between the cheating and all the unwanted pity, I'm just totally drained. Been a while since I went home to see the folks. A few days later, sick of being alone in my cramped apartment, I decide to visit my parents' house.
So, what happened? Well?
Is someone visiting? From the living room, I hear my sister, Kaede, who's 4 years older, talking to someone. Wondering if I should say hi, I step closer.
We lost a really capable staff member. It's gonna be tough keeping the business going. Oh, that's rough. I'd want to secure someone new ASAP, but it's not like that just falls in your lap.
Hey sis, I'm back. The moment I walk into the living room, my sister looks at me with sparkling eyes and says,
There you are! The perfect candidate.
Huh?
Got ourselves a worker ant.
Hey, what the hell? This net's digging into my face.
Oh, you'd rather be bound in rope than caught in a net? Wait a sec. I don't have rope, but I do have duct tape.
I never said that. Just take this thing off me already.
You two are still such a close pair of siblings.
Wait, is that Sakura? Turns out the guest is Sakura Kumagai, Kaede's best friend since high school.
It's been a while, Riku. You've really grown up. I'm honestly shocked. Last time we saw each other was when we were in our final year of high school, right?
Yeah, I think I was in 8th grade back then. Sakura used to visit a lot, helping with homework or playing games with me.
That that is a relative pronoun, so...
Oh, right. So it translates to this is the book I bought yesterday.
Correct.
Truth is, I had a crush on Sakura back then. But I knew she only saw me as a little brother, so I buried those feelings deep down. Sakura's still as beautiful as ever. Smiling bitterly at the memory, I turned to my sister. So, why exactly was I caught?
All right. How about working at Sakura's company?
Wait, Sakura? You run a company?
Yeah, it's small, but I started a staffing agency. I had a really great sales partner, but they had to quit suddenly because of family stuff. And you're in sales too, right? I heard you've been doing pretty well, so why not poach you now? Oh wait, wouldn't that be a burden?
No, I mean... I hesitate, but end up telling them about getting dumped by the CEO's son and considering quitting.
Then this is perfect. Switch over to Sakura's company ASAP.
Yeah, sounds good. If you're okay with it, Sakura, I'd love to join you.
Thank you, Riku.
And just like that, though it was all pretty sudden, I ended up landing a new job, all in a single day. And just like that, my final day at the company arrived.
I'm really sorry. I warned those two over and over again.
No, it's not your fault or anyone else's in the department. Just as I was about to leave, the last voices I wanted to hear reached my ears. She dumped him for me, and he ran off to a new job like a coward. How pathetic.
Seriously? Dating you is a part of my past I'd rather forget. So don't go talking about it in public, okay?
Even at the very end, they just couldn't resist one last jab. Without turning around, I kept walking. Is that all you had to say? Then I'll be going.
Ugh, what was that? I'm gonna be the president's wife someday. He could have at least tried sucking up a little.
Guess he sucks at playing the game. No wonder he bailed like a coward. I guess the Rika I liked no longer exists. Or maybe this is who she really was all along. Still, seeing just how nasty they could be helped me finally move on. I feel like I can face what's next with a clearer heart. Looking forward to working with you starting today.
It was a bit sudden, but I'm really glad you decided to come, Riku. Same here. Thanks for having me.
There are 3 of us, including me. Now that I'm here, I'm realizing how small the team is, and I'm starting to feel the pressure. Working side by side with my first crush as adults? Feels like something out of a shoujo manga. Weird, right?
Sitting next to you like this reminds me of those days you'd help me study. This is a list of the companies we currently work with. You don't have to memorize them all right away.
You told me in advance, so I've already been reviewing them.
Seriously? Wow, that's amazing! Good job!
Okay, she's not treating me like a little brother, more like a kid. I started working at Sakura's company kind of by chance, but it turned out to be way more rewarding than I expected. About that new service you mentioned the other day, I thought about it a bit more and wrote up some ideas. Want to take a look?
Ooh, look at you! Thanks, I'll go over it now.
With such a small team, it's easy to suggest improvements. And even sales reps are encouraged to speak up. This might be the first time I've ever found work to be actually fun.
Whoa!
Careful! You okay? I've gotten used to seeing Sakura's clumsy side. It's kind of charming in its own way. Like just now, when she almost got crushed by a falling box. If you ever need something from up high, just call me next time. It's safer.
Right, thanks. Was Riku always this tall? His shoulders are broad enough to completely block me.
Sakura, is something wrong?
No, I'm fine. Come on, Riku. Let's finish up this work together.
She's unusually flustered today. About 6 months after I started, I was asked to accompany Sakura to a client meeting.
It's a pretty big job, and I'd feel more comfortable if we handled it as a pair. Is that okay?
No problem. What company is it?
Well, it's the company you used to work for.
Sakura looks apologetic, but I just smile with confidence.
It's okay. I work here now. Really? That's such a relief to hear. We're just meeting with someone higher up, so I don't think it'll be awkward.
I never expected to be back at my old job as a business partner. But all I could think about was doing a good job and supporting Sakura. And honestly, I wasn't even nervous. Maybe it's because I've been so fulfilled lately that I stopped caring about those two. Hey, look over there! On the day of the meeting, I walked into my old office building with Sakura and ran into the last people I wanted to see.
Wait, what? Why is he here?
Just when we thought he was finally gone, he comes crawling back, bringing a girl with him. Maybe we should say something and knock him down a peg. Well, well, long time no see. Kozakai, Rika, it's been a while. So, you quit and couldn't find a better job, huh? Came crawling back. Gonna beg them to take you back? Sorry, that's not why I'm here.
Liar! Then why show your face around the company you ran away from?
It's for work. I work at a staffing agency now, and I'm here for a meeting.
I'm Sakura Kumagai, company president. Here's my card.
Huh, never heard of it. I guess working for some no-name company is better than being unemployed.
Honestly, I'd rather be jobless than work somewhere that lame.
Their logic that small company equals worthless really got under my skin. I was grinding my teeth when...
Oh, I just remembered. If you beg the future president and his wife nicely, we might just let you work here again.
What? Rika looks twistedly pleased, thinking she's come up with something clever. Kozakai nods along. Yeah, get on your knees. And apologize for all that attitude. I was just about to clap back at them when...
Future president? Sorry, but I heard someone else is set to take over.
Sakura's comment makes them both pause in shock, then glare at her furiously. That's nonsense. I'm the president's son. Obviously, I'm next in line.
Unbelievable. There's no one else but Shota. Hey, Riku? Are these the ones you mentioned?
Yeah, my ex and the guy she cheated with, the president's son.
I see. Yeah, with things like that, it's no wonder they had to bring him back. I don't get it. Hey, Shota, kick these two out already.
Yeah, you heard her. Get lost. This isn't a place for some no-name company like yours. Can't have you making that decision on your own. Huh? A man appeared out of nowhere and shot a sharp look at Kozakai and Rika. The female manager beside him also wore a harsh expression. Still acting without thinking, huh, big bro? Shinji, what are you doing here? You're not with this company anymore. Apparently, the two were brothers. The man is Shinji Kozakai, Shota's younger brother. Shinji's appearance immediately deflated Shota's bravado. Things have changed. I've been called back as the next company president. Huh? But I'm supposed to be the next president.
Still clinging to that delusion, the president knows all about your awful reputation and poor performance. He decided he couldn't leave the company in your hands, so he called Shinji back.
Nah, no way. I was finally doing fulfilling work, and now I'm told to come back out of nowhere. Think about how I feel. As he said that, Shinji turned his gaze towards Sakura. It's been a while, President Kumagai. Sorry for quitting so suddenly.
No need to apologize. If your brother's behavior is anything to go by, I can't blame President Kozakai for his decision.
I found out later, that the highly capable employee who left Sakura's company and made room for me was actually Shinji. Dad never once mentioned anything about a successor. You just assumed you'd be next, all on your own. So, I'm not going to be president?
What the hell? That's not what you told me. You kept going on and on about being the next president. Was that all a lie?
Rika?
Unbelievable. I was supposed to be the president's wife. You totally played me.
This is just pathetic. You must be Nakagawa, right? I've heard a lot. Heard? Wait, you mean the guy who quit after getting cheated on? No, not that. I've heard you're an excellent salesman.
Apparently, the trust you built with clients left a strong impression. They even still bring you up in meetings. Shinji heard about it too.
You were also known for helping and mentoring other employees. Everyone said they missed you. It means a lot to be recognized like that. My time at that company wasn't a waste after all. Yeah, you're praising him too now? Too? Oh, I see. So you were pissed Dad liked Nakagawa more, huh? So you went after his girlfriend to get revenge?
Is that true? You used me?
Shinji, shut up already.
Do you have any idea what people say about me now because of you?
You dumped him and jumped on me without a second thought. That's on you.
I wouldn't have dated you if you weren't future president. So you never liked each other to begin with. You both got what you deserved. I deeply apologize for the behavior of our employees.
We went into the meeting after that, but the shouting match between those two echoed until the elevator doors closed. Thanks for today.
Likewise. See you tomorrow.
The day after our successful meeting, I left work on time. Then...
Riku! There you are. I've waited forever.
Rika suddenly jumped out at me, my brows furrowed. What the hell does she want now? You've been waiting out here for me?
Don't say it like that. I just had something I really needed to talk to you about.
She smiled at me like she used to when we were dating. But now, that smile only gives me the creeps.
So this is the company you're working for now. It's all over the news. A staffing company launching a new babysitter app, brainchild of Riku Nakagawa. I had no idea you were doing something so cool. I totally respect you. You're not just a salesman. You're an idea guy too. That's amazing.
It's true I came up with that project. But her sudden switch in attitude only made me more cautious.
Hey Riku, wanna get back together?
You're the one who dumped me. Why now?
Because I realized you're the only one for me. You're kind, smart, honest. I didn't see it until I lost you. That's why. That's not gonna happen.
I wonder how much she heard, but Sakura stood there, eyes sharp and piercing.
I came because Riku left something behind, but I wasn't expecting to walk into this. Riku's really important to me, and trying to get back with him now that he's successful, that's way too convenient. Oh, please. You mean he's important to you professionally, right? You're seriously getting involved in his private life too? It's not just professional.
Sakura? The glow of the building lights made her cheeks flush. She looked so beautiful. I couldn't help but stare.
I love Riku. I used to only see him as a little brother. But after working together, I started watching him more and more. So no, you two aren't getting back together. And didn't you get rejected by Shinji Kozakai too? You're like a bat flapping around. How do you know that? Would you hook up with anyone just to become a president's wife? That's so gross. You're more like someone who missed her train than a bat. You betrayed Riku the second the president's son looked your way. Have you no shame? Ugh! What do you think you have the right to say all this?
Sakura's words were harsher than usual. But it just showed how much she truly cared. She hadn't changed. She was still the kind person I'd always known. I'm not getting back together with you, Rika.
You're still mad, aren't you? I swear I won't betray you again. Can't you forgive me? I really do love you, Riku.
There's no phrase less trustworthy than "I won't betray you again" from someone who already did. I honestly despise how obsessed you are with titles and status. I'm glad I found out what you were really like early on. Thanks to that, I landed a job I find fulfilling. So honestly, it wasn't all bad. Also, I love Sakura.
What? Riku? Is that true?
Yes, it is. I first fell for you back in middle school. I knew you only saw me as a little brother, so I gave up. But now that I've heard how you really feel, I can't keep hiding it. Sakura, will you go out with me?
Yeah!
Ignoring Rika completely, Sakura and I smile at each other. Rika turns away, fuming.
I can't believe this! I came all this way just to talk, and this is how it ends?
Fine, don't come crying to me later. She shouted the most stereotypical exit line ever and stomped off with loud, angry steps. Family or not, we don't need employees who can't do their job and only stir up trouble. After that, Shota Kozakai was booted from the company by the president, his own father, and Shinji.
She really thought she was going to be the president's wife, huh? Guess not.
Rika was labeled as a woman with poor judgment, someone who two-timed and ditched her boyfriend for a fake rich boy like Kozakai. She couldn't take the rumors and ended up quitting on her own, but their downfall didn't end there. Why won't anyone hire me? Kozakai tried to find another job, but his arrogant attitude, still acting like a big shot just because he's the president's son, got him instantly rejected by every company.
What's with everyone? Just because they're rich, they think they can act all superior.
Rika still clings to the dream of becoming a president's wife, but decent men won't go near her. And the shady rich ones only use her before tossing her aside. She's apparently stuck in a miserable cycle.
To celebrate the company's move, cheers!
Meanwhile, Sakura, my sister, and I were out drinking together.
Sakura's company is doing great. They got a fantastic new office now. It's all thanks to Riku. I'm lucky to have such a talented employee.
I didn't really do anything special.
Wait, are those matching rings? Oh, yeah.
Kinda.
No way! When did this happen? So your job change really paid off, huh, Riku? Wait a sec. Doesn't that make me the Cupid here?
There's nothing more empty than flaunting someone else's power instead of your own ability. True happiness is born from facing yourself sincerely and treating others with care.